Hi friends, today I am starting the series for lessons of Bhagwat Geeta. I will give you a brief introduction. The Bhagavad Gita is one of the most influential spiritual texts of India. It is a dialogue between God Krishna and the warrior Arjun, taking place on the battlefield of Kurukshetra. It appears within the epic Mahabharata, specifically in the Bhishma Parva. So I will give you the core facts about it. It has got around 18 chapters, not around, exactly 18 chapters, and total verses in Sanskrit about 700. Time period is roughly 500 BCE and 200 BCE estimated by scholars. Now I will start letting you know how this happens. So just imagine a massive battlefield at sunrise. Two armies stand facing each other, thousands of warriors, conches blowing, chariots ready. The air is tense. This is the battlefield of Kurukshetra. On one side stand the Pandavas fighting for justice. On the other sides are the Kauravas holding power through deceit. In the middle of the battlefield stands a chariot. Inside the chariot are two figures: Arjun, the greatest warrior of his time, and God Krishna, his charioteer and guide. Arjun asks Krishna, "Place my chariot between the two armies so I can see who I must fight." Krishna moves the chariot forward. Arjuna looks around and suddenly everything changes. He does not just see enemies, he sees his own people, relatives, teachers who trained him, grandfather Bhishma who loved him, cousins he grew up with, friends, relatives, mentors. The battlefield stops feeling like a war. It feels like a family tragedy. His hands begin to tremble. His bow Gandiva slips from his grip. Arjuna says to Krishna, "Krishna, how can I fight them? What victory is worth the blood of my own family?" He starts imagining the consequences. If this war happens, families will be destroyed, traditions will collapse, society will lose its moral structure. Arjun sits down in his chariot. The greatest warrior in the world suddenly refuses to fight. This moment is not weakness, it is deep human crisis. So, what chapter 1 says? It really shows chapter 1 is not about war, it is about inner conflict, which happen to most of us these days. The battlefield outside represents the battlefield inside every human being. A modern example for today's life: imagine you work in a company, you discover corruption in your own team. The people involved are your close colleagues, even your mentor. If you expose the truth, you protect justice, but you may damage relationships, careers may collapse. So you stand there confused. Your mind says, do the right thing. Your emotion says, don't hurt your people. The moment of paralysis, that moment of questioning, that is Arjuna's moment. Now, why this chapter matters? Before wisdom can arise confusion, and confusion must appear. Chapter 1 shows even the strongest person can face moral doubts. Emotional conflict is part of the human journey. True guidance begins when a person admits confusion. This is where the real teaching of Gita begins. Arjun stops pretending he knows everything. He turns to Krishna and asks for guidance. And from that moment, the greatest spiritual dialogue in history begins. Jai Shri Krishna.